1st Battalion, 5th Marines took on a heavy casualty rate of 17 Marines that were KIA.
It was a rough deployment. It was a very hostile region. There were IEDs everywhere. It was known as the most dangerous place in the world. Gunfights. It was a bad place to be.
You started to carve these battlefield crosses.
Stood at all the Marines' graves and gave them a carving. And
artistic eye, a chainsaw, and stumps.
Over 12,000 miles of driving, 34 states over a 40-day period, 17 Gold Star families, multiple Marines.
The mission and the purpose that's behind what would end up becoming make peace or die.
You got to accept the possibility of what your fate could be.
40-pound IED to the passenger side of
having people that are willing to volunteer and go do these things, and so that other people don't have to lose their innocence in that nature. I want to do something different, not something nobody's done. They're just afraid their son would be forgotten.
Battlefield crosses that are now great remembrance pieces for these 17 Gold Star families.
You just have to have a mission, and you have to have a purpose. There has to be meaning behind it.
You're building something with not only your hands, but your heart, your vision, your newfound purpose. I'm not in this. I'm going to direct this. I'm going to make this the best possible living experience through the eyes of these 17 Gold Star families.
You get so much from these families because they're the sweetest people in the world. They've experienced some of the harshest grief. I mean, losing a son, losing a child. They've been through something that is some of the worst you can experience. For these 17 Gold Star families to talk about who their son was, to give that family a voice. We're filming a movie about Gold Star families, and people would say, what's a Gold Star family? It's time to have empathy for your fellow neighbors, your fellow Americans. Let's heal from 20 years of war.
He's already lived through so much of this grief on his own, having gone through the tremendous loss of these great men that he served with.
The rest of her days, as long as people are talking about Jared, then he's alive. Spirit is alive. His remembrance is alive.
They are only gone if they are forgotten. By myself, me just being one stick, I am very breakable. But you put 17 of us together, and you're not going to break us. Creating these battlefield crosses with a chainsaw out of a stump. But, I mean, that right there, that's unbreakable. To give back to these Gold Star family members in absence of their son.
He looked at me and he goes, I get up every morning at 4:30. I go to work in the rain and the snow and the sleet. There's always food on the table and there's a roof over your head. Words mean nothing if you don't follow it up with the action.
The hardest job in the world that I've always said is being a father that cares. Like Anthony said when we first started, I'm just here to help be a conduit to keep this country free and prosperous. And